Hey yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the best channel on earth. I'm Rich. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the Galaxy S25 Ultra cases. At my last video, I made a day in the life with the S25 Ultra. It's a really cool video. A lot of things happening from dancing to eating and all this sorts of stuff, which you definitely should check out. It's funny because in my last video, one of my subscribers pointed out that I was going completely naked, no case at all when I was outside. And trust me when I say this, I was super careful not to drop this thing. But yeah, we have everything from the Kindsuit Case, a Flipsuit, Silicone, and even a clear case, which I definitely want to show you guys. I believe this is all 16 of them. We're gonna unbox it, see how it looks on the titanium pink gold colorway, and let you know what case is best for you. But yeah, if you want to hear briefly what I think about the S25 Ultra this year, you know, there's a lot of new upgrades to it, to the new rounded corners and the Gorilla Glass Armor 2 protection that I got going on here. Like I said, I really care more about the new anti-reflective coating on this, which is really nice. I think this is kind of beating some of the iPhones that's out right now and other Android phones. Like I said, if you want to hear more of my thoughts about it, just check out my last two videos I made on S25 Ultra. Really cool videos. But enough jibber jabber, let's get to unboxing all of these. The first one I want to do is the clear case. Let's pull that out. We'll start off a little bit easy here. I think this is pretty meta. You can't go wrong with this one. I think regardless of what colorway you get the S25 Ultra in, it's gonna work really well. Just right out of the package, there it is. What do you think? So I'm really hoping that Samsung went with a high quality TPU on this because, you know, with a lot of plastic clear cases out there, after some time they start to yellow, which is not really that pretty to me. It seems to me that Samsung is going with a higher grade polyurethane material on here. So, you know, only time will tell on this, but let's try to put it on real quick. Snaps on just like that. They have this nice silver cutout that's around the rings, which I think is a nice addition on this. And honestly, I think it feels pretty good. It's really slim. I don't think it adds that much bulk or weight to the phone itself. I don't think you can go wrong with this, and it protects the camera screen pretty nicely. It doesn't tilt as much. I know the camera rings still will jut out, and I think for whatever colorway that you go with, it will still show it. I seriously don't think you can go wrong with a clear case like this. Yeah, it feels nice in the hand too. What do you guys think? All right, enough of that. Let's take this one off. Next up, I want to try up is the silicone cases. All right, so here are the silicone cases. We have light blue, red, black, mint, and last but not least, gray. So hopefully these strike a nice balance of protection and feeling when using the phone. You know, which one should we try out first? We'll go from first to last. We'll try out the light blue one first. This one feels pretty good. Let's pop this one in real quick. These cases are pretty easy to get on the phone. Here is the light blue S25 Ultra official case. Still, they got that iconic, nice, glossy aluminum ring over the cameras. You still have enough clearance to get your S Pen out. Then the buttons are still very clicky too. If anything, I feel like with this case, the buttons are more prominent. I think these silicone cases feel really good in the hand. I don't think it's gonna be slipping out of your hand as much. You have a big Samsung logo here to let you know that it is a Samsung, and I think it adds a nice character to the phone itself. I don't think any of these cases are considered bulky. I think it actually complements the body and the design pretty well. I mean, this is already a rather large phone with the display coming in around 6.9 inches. So just holding the phone as it is, I don't think it added that much bulk to it. Next up is the red silicone case. Also, how do you pronounce silicone? What does Google have to say about this?
Silicone.
Silicone. All right, silicone. I guess I was wrong. I'm excited for this red one. I really like red phones in general. They just have a nice vibrancy, nice fiery pop to them, and it's just a little bit different than what you see on the everyday basis. Yeah, this one definitely makes the phone pop more. I think if you kind of put this down at a restaurant, or if you go out and your friends see you with this, this is definitely gonna make a statement. They're gonna be like, yo, what phone is that? I think the red aluminum finish off the silicone case here is definitely more pronounced. Definitely adds a nice touch and flair or bling to it. And I think this one adds a lot of personality to the phone itself. So next up is the gray case. right, this has more of like a low-key feel to it. All these silicone cases, the camera rings definitely pop out. It feels really nice. I think this one works definitely well like in an office setting, a professional sense. Doesn't really clash with what the body has going on. Everything just looks and feels nice with it. Next up is Mint. Mint kind of reminds me of Mint Mobile, the cellular carrier that I'm currently using. Not sponsored, by the way. I bought the yearly plan, which is around like 380 some US dollars after tax, and you got like unlimited data. Connection is pretty well here in the US, at least in the areas that I was in around Philadelphia. I saw the advertisements from Ryan Reynolds, which I'm sure you saw, and yeah, I had to cave in because it was a pretty damn good deal. But let's see what the Mint colorway looks like on here. Pop that baby on. Okay. Yeah, this one adds like a nice pop to it. I think Mint is also pretty cool. It's got a chill, low-key vibe to it. You guys can see it on camera. Also, I want to test out on how different USB chargers work on here. It looks like we have a pretty big opening. I know some of you guys may be using some different USB-C chargers. Sometimes they got like a fat end to it. So this will accept a lot of chargers out there. This is one of the thicker USB-C chargers that I got, and it looks like it fits on here pretty dang well. You guys can see that on camera. Not all USB-C chargers are made the same way, whether it be thick or thin. They got a pretty big cutout for you, so I wouldn't want to worry too much about different cables trying to fit in here because they got a pretty big cutout. And last but not least is the black colorway. If you're someone that's a little bit more reserved, want to keep it a little bit more low-key, the black colorway is always a good one to go with. You know, I think it matches the color that's on the case. They call this one black. I was hoping for more of like a deeper, richer shade of a black, but this looks more like light gray to me. Comparing it to what I see on my MacBook right here on the website, it definitely does look deeper than what it does in real life, but nonetheless, here it is. I wouldn't call it black. I'd just call it like dark gray or something. What do you guys think of this one? Not bad, right? Something a little bit more low-key. They feel nice in the hand. Putting it in your pocket, taking it out, it's not bad. Not too shabby. Next up are the Kindsuit cases. I'm not sure if these are made with genuine leather. I think they have like a faux leather feeling on them. I'm trying to research on what the Kindsuit cases are really made out of. It's supposed to feel as authentic as it is. These are double the price of what the silicone cases are. Light gray is the first colorway, so let's try to get this one open. Okay, yeah, they definitely feel a lot more premium than the silicone ones. Nicer feeling on them. They're a little bit thicker. I think you get a little bit more protection out of these. If anything, they just feel more softer. There's a little bit more texture to them than the silicone cases, I believe. You know, I might go with the Kindsuit one because they just feel better to me, in my opinion. Light blue. Yeah, for sure. The Kindsuit cases definitely feel a lot better in the hand. And this one's pretty subtle. Camel color. I'm a big fan of these brown cases. I think it gives like a very vintage, old school vibe. Let's see what their take on the camel colorway is like. This one's a little bit more orange to me. Not sure if I like it as much. I think the orange around the camera rings pop more. And last but not least, black. I don't know what Samsung's doing here. They're calling these cases black. Not as black as I would have hoped. Looks a little bit more like dark gray to me. Can't go wrong with this either. It still shines really nice against bright lightings. It matches the black screen a lot, which is pretty cool. All right, next up, standing grip cases. We only have 3 colorways here, black, white, and gray. These are really cool because if you pop out the tab, you can stand the phone up on its side. And I think this is a little bit more interactive, and it's kind of the same price as the Kindsuit cases. So first one we're gonna get out here is the black colorway. Oh, they got like a clear lining on the sides of it, which is nice. This one's pretty cool. Let's just pop this in real quick. You have a full opening of the bottom ports for your speakers and USB-C, so you definitely will not have a trouble charging this with different USB-C cables. I think this gives like a very nice premium feel to it. You just kind of push that down with your finger and it clicks. There's like these rivets on the sides. You can kind of bend it around a lot. Kind of put your middle finger around this and kind of hold it with just that. You know, take a phone call with this, you know what I'm saying? Try to put this up real quick. There's like a nice angle to it too. You can, you know, watch Netflix, watch YouTube videos like this. If you want to have like a low angle, you can set it down on one side. There's like a little bit of flex to it, which is nice. This one's a little bit harder to get out. All right, here we go, baby. Gray. Looks like on the picture here, they have like a little light blue background to it. Get this on. Oh shoot, I put it on the wrong way, hold on. Flip it around, pop this in. There. All right, here you guys go. Yep, we got that nice blue inner lining on this, which I think is a nice addition. I'm really excited about the white one because they got this like salmon color inner to it, which is a nice touch. Same thing, pop it open however way you want it. You can have a high and low. Yeah, and they're pretty high quality too. I'm using a lot of force to get this out. It's definitely gonna stay on, like really, really rugged. Not gonna have any fear of this dropping or flying out of my hand anytime soon. I feel like there's more of like a silicone feel to it, not as textured as a Kindsuit case. Dang, these things are so hard to get off. I think this might be my favorite one yet. If I had to choose one color off the website, this is probably the one I might go with. White to me is very clean. We have to see how it is over time. I know a lot of white products, you know, they stain easily, you know, white gaming mouses, white cars, white, basically everything. So pop this on real quick. Ooh, this one might be my favorite one yet. Very clean to me. As always, they got this nice Samsung engravement on the side over here. I definitely like this one. They got that nice little salmon color pop out, which is really cool. This definitely gives it this nice subtle low-key pop. I think it actually might be my favorite case out of all of them, to be honest. What do you guys think of this one, huh? Definitely gives the S25 Ultra a nice feel, nice bling to it. All right, so the last two are the Flipsuit cases. So with Flipsuit cases, if you guys don't know, they use NFC technology. They come with these interactive cards that when you apply it, the wallpaper will automatically change the look of the phone's cover simply by just adding it on. We'll try out this one first. They got this nice graphic here. It says, "Do it for funk," or something like that. Hey, some of you guys on the channel know that I'm a huge hip hop head. I'm a break dancer and all that. So a lot of these abstract art that they got going on here is something that Samsung definitely picked up on. They got some culture behind them. Kind of want to see what this looks like on my phone. Ooh, okay. It says downloading Flipsuit Case content. Yeah, there you go. It matches to what's on the display on the back. And there's a lot of Flipsuit cases designed that you can go with. And so you get like this nice interactive display. Do it for, I don't know what exactly it's saying, but it's pretty cool. It says up here, urban art. Pretty nice. Definitely adds a lot of character to the case. I think it's really cool. I don't think it matches too well with the pink gold colorway. It's a little bit too dark for me. I do want to try out the white colorway. It says here that it's from the Keith Haring Foundation. This one is not as rugged as the black one. Boom, baby, there we go. Slap this on. Flipsuit Case content applied. And there we go. You got this nice little animation of a heart with these people trying to hold it up, which I think is really neat. This one adds the most character to the S25 Ultra. I think this one's the cutest one, if you may. I think this might take the next spot as my favorite case on this, as you guys can see that. So yeah, pretty cool cases that Samsung's got going on this year. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys like the most out of all these cases. You can't go wrong with any of them. I'd say with the black cases, they're just not as black as I would have thought. A little bit more like dark gray to me. If you have the budget, I'd probably go with the Kindsuit one because it's just the better feeling texture that's on them. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video. Tell me what you guys like the most out of all of this. And until the next video, guys, it's Rich Me. Signing off. Peace, peace.